Hello everybody, this is Konstantin from Hate Storm Annihilation, and today I just wanted to quickly go over one section of a song that we just released on the our newest record. I get most questions about this section usually, so but we don't have I don't want to really make a huge video about this, going really in depth. So I'm just gonna quickly go over what the beats are, kind of what I'm doing on the kit. Sometimes it might be a bit different, and I'll explain why. But let's quickly go over it. You see what I mean. So the first one is actually I get the most questions about this one because it looks very fancy, but it's really very much not fancy. It's a very simple beat. It's literally this. I use 2 snare drums whenever they're available, and this is not a very good stand, by the way. And I use 2 hi-hats when they're available, but the beat is very simple. So I go like this. On the bottom, it's just a straight double bass pattern. On the record, I actually did it with just 2 feet, like, you know. But on live, usually I try to do it with 1 foot because it looks cooler, plus people will like it a little bit more. Also, I get to do a couple just to make it a little bit more interesting, but it's obviously I don't have this in the way. It just comes from this, but just and on the feet, like I said. Again, to me it's easier to do it with 1 foot. Like I said, comes from the blast beat. And whenever I'm doing some show live, it's kind of like this. Just put a little bit of spice to it. Just add a couple of left kick drums in there. It sounds cooler, plus it looks cooler. Then right after that, there's a fill, just regular thrash metal, death metal fill over the toms, and then it's just a skank beat. The first portion of the skank beat is very empty. There's nothing to it, just this, and with just a little bit of an accent to the bell of the ride. And right after that, I try to throw in a couple of cool accents that are kind of unexpected. Kind of like this. And then after that, I go into just a regular double bass section with some ride accents. I try to throw in some ghost notes on the snare when I'm doing it live, because it just sounds good to me. On the record, I just did it. And then right after that is just a fast blast. And I try to get some accents here there. And I also try to put in some cool fills, just like really fast stuff. If I can, to get some of the splashes. This is I love this. Sounds like I don't know, like a machine gun. Really cool sound. I love it. And then right after that, I go into the same thing with the double bass that I was just doing with the ride, except for I do it with the 1 foot, and then I throw in those accents that I talked to you about earlier with the left foot. So actually, this is it. So these 2 are locked together. And this is just the beat, the snare beat. And then this one is just comes in sometimes. Right after that is the faster section that really hurts. Uh, it's a simple transition. And then go into just a fast bomb blast, which is just this. With a few accents here and there on the chinas. And then right after that is the most painful section, which is just the straight blast. You go into this, just this. Sometimes live I try to accent every 4. It sounds more alive to me like this, plus more just like a more machine gun thing. On the record it was just standard blast beat. No accents, of course, some chinas here and there. And then the very end of that, actually before that, there's I do this the blast beat. It's done 3 times, just the section, and all those 3 different times are connected with just fills on the toms and just cymbals and whatnot. And then the very last time this thing is played is actually a bomb blast. And the same thing, with the same accents. Do, 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 do. That's how it ends. So I probably will do the whole song as we'll do the whole video as well. I don't think I'm gonna go through each part explaining detail because there's so many parts to that song. It's like, I don't know, 13 minutes or something. So I was just hoping, just the most interesting parts, perhaps I'll do those. But I think I'll do the entire record, just drum playthroughs. I think that'll be cool. Okay, any questions on any of this, more specific questions, just let me know and I'll go into details. Thanks, bye.